Talking the talk, it's now time to walk the walk. This is the Lighthouse Theater. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Sergio Martinez, weighed in at 160 pounds. He's 5 foot 8 inches tall and has a reach of almost 73 inches. And the man he'll be facing, Sergio. They ring the bell, and here we go. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Those counter punches have to hurt. No rest for the weary. That counter shot lands. The crowd is dressed to impress here tonight, and the fighters promise to do the same, as we cannot wait for this, our main event.
For a fighter walking into a theater, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym, because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering, saying how good you are, saying how bad you are. You can hear the pressure, the expectation.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe? He misses with that straight left.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Can't score with that jab. Good counter punch. This is a high-octane battle. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they... We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little switch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Nice slip to avoid the jab. Exchange punches. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Do you believe this? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
They exchange punches. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Come on, suck it up. Suck it up. How many rounds do we spar at the gym? How many?
And there's the bell to start the round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
These two fighters are made for one another. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. A lot of people love watching fighters in this weight class because they've got the speed and they've got the power. Can't land the jab there. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point. That jab scores.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
One moment changes everything, especially in this division. He just misses with that jab. Which one of these athletes? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Good counter punching. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty... And there's the bell to start the round. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait.
Martinez forced to step back. He's on wobbly legs. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they get into trouble, and that's what he's done right here.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He misses with that straight left. Nice counter. Lucky to have avoided that uppercut. He misses with that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it was like...
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it. So he's back up, but is he just delaying the inevitable?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, getting new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right. Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Beautiful counter shot. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Big hook. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Is there any way back into this fight after... They ring the bell, and here we go. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Insane action. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
No rest for the weary. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. It's all offense all the time. Nice counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Good counter punching. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally... We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Catch and shoot. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Do you believe what we are seeing? Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
To see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. The courage on display here is incredible. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched him? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Beautiful. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance.
And there's the bell to start the round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Nope, that jab not going to score. A swing and a miss with that jab. So much firepower here. Sergio Martinez is rocked. Maybe not as hurt as we thought, but he can't continue to take those punches. What is he doing in there?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back.
So the referee says he can
Hey,
continue.
good fight, dude.
How much more does he have left?
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. And he scores with the counter. What a dominant...
PlayStation